that'll be great.
I'm calling the police. That's what I'm actually.
Well, I think that's unnecessary.
It may be unnecessary to you, sir, but I'm actually asked you to leave the building. That's what the policy says. It's right there on the wall. I showed it to you. We talked about it, but
I can understand. But the policy is not law. So.
That's grounds to be arrested for trespass.
Okay, so if I don't leave at this moment, I'll be arrested.
You can't be, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, I'm just confirming. If you say yes, I'm out there doing it.
I don't want to do that.
And this has happened to me in both of those chief of polices. Both of them issued me an apology for the mistakes that the officers, their underlings, had made. So I was trying to convey this to them today, and they wasn't interested.
This audit gets real, fast. What starts as a peaceful First Amendment exercise inside a government building in Harvey, Illinois, spirals into chaos when officers show up and start making threats. These cops didn't just push back, they tried to shut it all down over a camera. This is a video from the channel Tyrant Terminator Audits, where the pressure is real and the rights are always on the line. Will he hand over his ID or stand firm and face arrest? Subscribe to the original channel, link in the description, and drop a comment telling them I sent you. Trust me, you're going to have something to say about this one.
But it is what.
Who are you?
I'm sorry?
Who are you? Are you here to see something else, a worker?
No, ma'am. So there's two things I'm here to do. First thing I want to do is be able to exercise our rights to record in public. And the second, not interested.
Under the First Amendment, filming in publicly accessible areas of government buildings is a protected activity.
Okay. Here's the sign. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, she came out like she wanted to know and then just walked away. So, yeah, it's all good. I appreciate that too. So, yeah, the security said. I can't hear you.
Recording is not allowed in the facility. There are signs up there stating that.
Yeah, I see the sign, but that's just a sign. If you want to maybe contact the supervisor or somebody, maybe they'll let you know that we can record. So,
Hi there, how you doing?
how you doing today, ma'am?
All right, what is it?
Are you like a supervisor?
I wanted, who do you want to speak to?
Well, she was saying something, about a sign about not recording, but I was trying to tell her that that's just a sign that doesn't, it doesn't really have any force of law. So, it's just a sign. Yeah, so like I said, man, she's trying to do what? Oh, is she? Well, she's trying to call like a supervisor or something? Yeah, hopefully, maybe like I said, if the supervisor do come, maybe they'll know that we can.
Your temperature is normal.
She said, could you step outside?
Yeah, so like I was, because she wasn't listening. So that was the first thing that I need to do. The second thing I also need to do while I'm here is file a FOIA with this department too. So it's actually two things that we need to do today. But she wasn't interested in listening, so yeah, I know. Like, so I was trying to see if a supervisor or manager or somebody can come out. That'd be great. She's giving a description of us. I can hear her saying black shirt, black pants. So
I'm sorry.
yeah, you good. You good. You good. So she's giving a description of this. This is crazy, man. So yeah, they're talking about this sign right here. So I can hear the lady back here behind the glass saying he's just recording, which that's all we're doing, not doing anything illegal. So more of the same. TTA family, more of the same. I'll make sure y'all stay tuned.
How you doing? Hi, sir. How are you?
All right, how you doing today, man?
Well, are you videotaping?
Yes, ma'am. So, like I was trying to tell the lady behind the desk when she first came out, she said, what are you doing? I was trying to let her know that I'm here to do two things. The first thing is we want to exercise our right to record just in public. And the second thing I need to do is file a FOIA, which is an additional right as well. So she wasn't interested in hearing the second thing. So.
Okay. Well, I get you, but where's our sign up here? Because there's somewhere that says we can't record, so I get what you're trying to do, but we can't allow recording inside it.
A posted sign doesn't override the Constitution. Without a statute, policy alone cannot criminalize recording.
Because of the nature of the children and families that we deal with.
Yeah,
So
I can understand.
Can you please stop recording us speaking, please? You and I can speak.
I can understand what you're saying, ma'am, and I understand your position. But the thing is about the sign has no force of law. It's just a sign.
But this is not public property.
It is, because it's Illinois state.
It is, but inside of here, sir, I'm saying, but we're asking that you don't record.
I
You
understand.
have a conversation?
I understand you guys are asking. I'm just saying respectfully, I have a right. I have a right to do
But
it.
if you want to request a FOIA, this is not the place to do it. This is not our main office.
Yeah, I know. So what? So how FOIA goes? I can fill a FOIA out of any public entity.
Do you have it? We don't have it here. So
No, I fill it out on a blank sheet and turn it in that way. That's the law.
Okay, so I get it, so, because we have people, our kids are not supposed to be recorded, so that's what we're asking you not to do that.
Yeah, for sure. So intentionally, I'm not trying to record any kids or
I get
anything
that
like
you might
that.
see them coming in still, you see people coming in and out.
I definitely try my best to not get the kids. So
Okay.
if I can just.
Can you just call, did you make a phone call? Okay. I get you, sir, I've asked, that's all I can do is ask.
Okay. So yeah, she's
What'd you say?
Did you say me too?
I did, thank you.
definitely not trying to record any kids. That's not why we're here. However, I understand that just recording anything that your camera can capture is not illegal. So she's out on the phone right there.
Hi, I have a meeting with Ms. Rosenthal.
And
What's your last name? Corradino. Corradino.
maybe she's on the phone with the main office
Thank you.
that knows our rights and responsibilities.
Hey. How are you?
Hopefully so. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
Definitely see.
So your mama can't come?
Sir, can you please stand on this side? This is for our people coming in. Can you please stand on this side if you're
Well,
gonna?
this is public
I get it,
records
but
as
this
well,
is,
right?
there's nothing public here, sir. I'm just asking you not.
There's not. So this right here is not for the public.
So I'm asking you not to record. We ask you not videotaping. It's not allowed.
Well, respectfully, ma'am, are you contacting the higher up, like someone over you that may know about our rights? Because that'll be great.
I'm calling the police.
When staff call police on lawful activity, it turns a civil rights issue into a legal showdown.
That's what
Oh,
I'm asking.
well, I
you
think
to
that's
do.
unnecessary.
It may be unnecessary to you, sir, but we asked you to leave the building. That's what the policy says. It's right there on the wall. I showed it to. We talked about it, but
I
you
can
tell me
understand,
your
but the
rights.
policy is not law. So.
I get you. I
Okay.
get you, so that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we're just trying to get the evacuation
Okay, thank you.
plan zone right there. She didn't want us to record it, but
It's not
It
about
is
what I
what it is.
want. I don't want you recording period because that's what it says on the wall out here. I'm not saying this.
I
is
can
not
understand
for
what
me.
you're
This is
saying,
not for me.
but you understand that we do have rights,
I
right?
get your rights.
So
And
even
I
though
said-
you
and
understand
so
the rights, you're going to try to trample on them?
I'm not going to trample on them, sir. I'm going to repeat to you what's out here stating that there's no video recording in our building. That's what I'm saying. That's
Even
all
though-
I'm saying.
even though we
I'm
have a
not-
right to do
I'm
it.
not going to talk about your rights.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
saying
Well,
about
but
your
but
rights.
that's
I'm
where it
gonna
comes
tell
down
you-
to.
I'm going to enforce what we have here. This is what we have.
Okay.
Can't talk about your rights. I'm not talking about your rights. I'm
Oh,
talking the
okay.
rights of the children, the families we serve, and they have a right not to be videotaped and being here and to be. This should not be happening here. It
Okay.
should not be happening at
It
all.
just don't make sense if you do definitely understand our rights and you're trying to disregard them. So that's kind of
You didn't put words in my mouth, sir. That's not what I said.
well, you actually did say you do understand our rights. Calling the
I
police
said, I
is
understand you have rights. I didn't say your rights in regards to what you're doing. I said we have a right to post what we need to, and it says that you're not supposed to be videotaping, and that's what I asked you to stop and to please leave the building. But you're not doing that, so I'm doing what we need to do, which is call the police.
well, I think that's
Call them.
definitely not necessary. I mean, to subject someone to harm, possible harm for exercising the right. So that's definitely not fair.
Who was that?
So she definitely said she's called Harvey Police. So we'll just wait for Harvey Police to get here and see what they have to say and go from there. So guys, make sure you
Thank you. I'm sorry for that. No.
guys make sure you stay tuned. So as I'm reading this sign, TTA family, see if you have any questions or concerns about this policy, please contact DCFS Chief of Statewide Security Operations, David Crowell, at 217-836-0622. Then it says, near the bottom there, it says, this policy does not apply to a DCFS employee photographing a client for investigative or case management purposes. This policy applies whether the property is leased or state owned. So that's clearly at the bottom there, right? It doesn't, we already know, it exempts them from recording client, they can record clients, and if it's case related or something like that, you know what I mean? But and as you guys can see right here, here's a camera right here as soon as you walking in the door. So yeah, I'm talking about this camera, man. But so it doesn't make any sense, man. Just doesn't make any sense. She's still out there on the phone, so she says she do recognize the rights that we have. Like, a lot of them say that we recognize your rights, but we're still gonna call the police. So that just makes no sense. But it is what it is. We're gonna wait for this Harvey PD to pull up. Hopefully they'll come to educate them that what we're doing is constitutionally protected. And be able to file our FOIA, and we'll be able to book on out. So you guys stay tuned. We'll see. Looks like they have arrived, GTA family. Let's see what they say. So the security lady was, in the beginning, she was like, yeah, that's why she kind of said something like, that's why I didn't say anything to you. It is what it is, but we can see that the lady that was on the phone is out there talking to the police. So.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Are you like a supervisor here? You like a supervisor here?
What can we do for you? What's up?
Well, like I was trying to tell her and the other lady that I had two things that I needed to do here today. The first thing was I want to be able to record in public, access our First Amendment right to record in public. And the second thing I need to do is file a FOIA.
But this, technically you can't do that because this is a private office.
Well, it's public because it's Illinois Department of Children and Family Services.
You really kind of don't have the right to record. But look, there's nothing that's confidential here.
Yeah, that's exactly what my point. I was trying to get all the public records on the wall. Okay. Exactly.
Did you have a case or something?
No, sir. And I need to file a FOIA too.
Okay.
How you doing, officer?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Officer Adams.
Officer Adams, appreciate that. Appreciate that, sir. So, like I was just explaining to that young man, it seems like he understood the other personnel guy that was just standing right there. Is I need to do two things while I'm here. The first thing we need to do is be able to record in public and exercise our First Amendment right. That's the first thing. The second thing is I need to file a FOIA, which is an additional right. I tried to explain that to this young lady and the lady that's on the phone that obviously called you guys, and they're not interested in our rights today. So.
Who is our rights? I'm sorry.
Our meaning we the people.
Did you tell me who you are?
No, I didn't. You
What's
didn't.
your name, sir?
I just want to remain anonymous, Officer Adams.
But I told you my name.
Well, you are required, respectfully.
But that's not just. I didn't say fair. That's not just.
Just.
Because I have a right to tell you who I am, you as well, on a public way in regards to me knowing who you are and who I'm talking to. I just asked for your name.
I understand, but I'm just saying.
Last name. Okay,
respectfully, I was just saying. Yeah, just respectfully, Officer Adams.
So why are you here?
Okay, again, so we want to be able to exercise our rights to record in public.
Who is we?
We the people. We the people. And the second thing is we want to be able to file a FOIA. So both of those are rights. They're not privileges. They are absolutely rights that are guaranteed by the Constitution.
Now, if you don't get that done, then what? You going to remain here?
Well, I'm definitely going to get it done. It's fairly small in here, so I've already got as much as I can get.
If I sit down?
Of course not. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
If you don't get it done, then what are you going to do?
No, I'm going to get it done.
Remain here?
I'm going to get it done.
How are you going to get it done?
You know what a FOIA is, correct?
Yes, sir.
So I need to file a
Freedom of
FOIA.
Information Act.
That's correct. So I'll file a FOIA.
If you don't get it done, what are you going to do? If you don't get it done today, what are you going to do?
I'm definitely going to. I don't understand the question because I'm going to get it done. That's why I'm here.
How are you going to get it done if they don't allow you to do it? And if there's a procedure other than you doing it right here, then what, sir?
So how it works is if they don't give me a FOIA form to fill out, I'll fill it out on a blank sheet, and that should suffice because the state of Illinois, there's no standard form even.
And if it doesn't suffice, then what will you do then?
Well, the only way.
Continue to remain here?
I'm definitely going to not let my rights. I'm not going to allow my rights to be trampled on at all.
Okay.
At all.
Have
So,
I trampled on your rights within the past 5 minutes since I've been here?
no, of
All
course
right.
not.
So
So we
you're
just, but
not
they
able-
have.
All right.
They have.
So now, if you're not able to accomplish what you said you want to do, then what are you going to do?
We'll just file some complaints. We got to do it anyway. We have
All
to
right.
file some complaints on this
so
entity.
have you made an attempt to try to file a Freedom of Act information?
Not at this point.
Okay.
Not yet.
What else are you planning on doing?
That's there's no two things. So record in public is the first one, and the second one is to file a FOIA.
Okay.
Which we do
Now-
recognize that those are rights, right, Officer Adams?
Now you know
Do you concur?
they are, but there are
Okay.
guidelines to every human right.
Okay.
There are guidelines to every human right.
Okay.
And now you're in a facility
That's correct.
that they have posted to where you have confidentiality.
Not in
You have
public.
a right.
It's not the public. This DCFS. This is a building dealing with children.
So it is.
So
It's
they
a
have
state
children.
agency.
This is a building that deals with children.
What's your name,
That
officer?
are protected kill.
Officer
This-
Kill?
Okay, yeah. This is a building that deals with kids, which
Oh,
means they
that's
have the
right.
right to safeguard the children, and that's what they're doing at this point.
That's correct. But and we also have a right to film in public, sir.
Okay, fine. Did you film already? Okay, you can't go back there because the kids are back
That's
there.
absolutely. We never try to go to restricted areas, sir.
Okay, all
So
right.
just de-escalate,
So
Officer
can
Kill.
we do this, sir?
You're getting
Can-
kinda-
Can we step outside and talk about this so they can do what they have to do for these kids, and then you can go do your 4 years and all the things.
I gotta
that
do my
you said
FOIA
you're
right
doing
here. Yeah, I gotta do my FOIA.
I don't know if they have. Well, I don't know if they have a FOIA for here.
They might. They
Because
might. We haven't asked them yet.
Do you have a FOIA for this facility for
No, he
DCFS?
said he can print it down.
Okay,
and
so
Yeah,
you have to
so-
go online. Go
No, sir. No, sir. I can fill it out on the blank sheet.
Okay, yeah, listen, they don't have a FOIA at this location.
Sir, that's
They got to
okay
file
if they
it back
don't.
because
I
it's
can
kids.
fill it out on a blank sheet, sir.
Okay, sir, can you please just step outside with us?
Sir, I have
So-
to.
so
I have
that- so
to
that you
file
can
my
go do-
FOIA, and I have to exercise my rights.
Where you gonna file a FOIA at is what I'm asking.
Here, sir. I just told
They
you.
said they don't have it.
So did you hear me say a blank sheet?
Okay, but you can't fill a blank sheet out here.
Yes, you
They
can,
have
sir.
kids.
That's the law, sir.
They got stuff to do. What do you?
There's no kids even here.
Are you on medication or something?
Sir, that's that's
There
disgusting
are
for you to
kids.
go
Are
there.
you on medication?
Why? Because I'm
Ask
exercising my
yourself-
right?
No, she's letting you know there are children here.
I'm saying, what does the medication have to do with
That
them
means,
exercising
that
my right?
means if we may have to call and get you in a ambulance. Get you
I don't
some
need
type
an
of
ambulance,
medical
sir.
treatment.
I need to exercise my rights without
Okay,
you guys
exercise
trying to
your-
step on them.
Exercise your rights. The young lady explained to you, sir, that they don't have that here. And
That's
there are
correct.
children present,
That's correct. So
which
I can
means-
fill it out on a blank sheet. This is just all I want to know. Is you guys going to aid them in trying to violate my rights?
When
That's
you
all I need to
fill-
know.
When you fill it out on a blank sheet,
That's correct.
what do you want personnel to do with that blank sheet?
All they would have to do by law is forward it to their public information officer.
To do what? What is your
FOIA is for me to request materials, officer. I'm
I'm
gonna ask general information.
Sir,
You need to de-escalate.
Here go your blank piece of paper. Go ahead and write it out.
You need to
so we
de-escalate,
can-
man,
we can
you-
clear up
because
out
you're
here so they
trying
can
to escalate
continue
the
to do
situation,
business.
sir.
Here you go, sir.
I'm
Here go a
going
pen.
to, but I don't need to be rushed.
Okay, sir. Here go a pen.
Okay, you can
so
set
that
it there.
So they can do what they got to do with
Okay,
these
you can
kids.
set it there.
What
There you go.
information are you looking to
There you go.
obtain?
It'll be general information. General. Just general information about this entity. I do, trust Officer Adams, I do this all over. I know precisely what I'm doing. That's why I'm hope, wishing, and praying that you guys don't aid them in trying to trample on my rights.
Sir, they got a piece of paper there.
I understand, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Now, sir,
Jamaica is there.
you're here,
Primary worker.
and now you're disturbing the peace.
I'm disturbing the peace by exercising my right.
Excuse me.
And they asked you
You want to stop on it?
to leave. Did they not?
And I have official business. You can't ask a person to leave, you have official business.
Yeah, but right now, you're bordering in regards to breaking the law. Because what business do you have here other than your access to a public facility?
I just told you two things, Officer Adams. Right now, at this point, I'm gonna ask you guys to call a supervisor,
But you can,
already
supervisor.
a sergeant.
I'm already here.
So you're a sergeant?
I'm already here. Yeah, you said supervisor. I am the supervisor. So,
but
sir,
are you
there
a-
go your piece of
are
paper.
you a sergeant?
Sir, you can go to the station. You won't go higher than me. Right now, I am in charge. There go your piece of paper. The station's next door. You can
Okay.
fill out what you're talking about. You're trying to fill out, and then if you're not satisfied with what I'm telling you, you can go next door with a police station there and ask to speak to somebody who's higher
Well,
than
well,
me.
hopefully we don't have to do that.
Well, sir,
Hopefully we don't
I
have to do
really, there go the piece of paper. I don't care if we have to do it or not. It doesn't matter.
So you're
We
gonna
have
so
to
you're
go-
gonna try to trample on my rights today.
Sir, we're not trampling on
As
your
an
rights.
officer.
We're asking you to do what you said you're here to do so we can
Yeah,
get
but
these
you're
kids
trying to
taken
rush
care
me,
of.
sir.
You know what, sir? Go ahead, sir. Do what you got to do so we can move
Biting
on.
your bottom lip, you're getting
So
very
we can
agitated.
move on, sir. Go ahead. You said you want to fill out the form, fill it out.
This guy right here,
Let's go to
man.
the phone,
Officer
sir.
Kill right here. You can tell he He's becoming really unhinged. I'm
They have a
definitely.
notice up here saying that this is a personal facility, that you cannot enter this facility without their permission. They have that.
That's the same sign. It doesn't say personal facility at all.
You can go out there and read it.
It's right here.
Okay, you see what that is?
Yeah, that's the
It's
same
a
exact sign.
DCFS facility building.
It's a state building.
Okay.
That's why I can be here.
Sir, do what you got to do so we can move on.
I'm going to,
Okay.
but I don't want to be rushed though.
Okay, well then you're not rushed, but you can't stay here all day.
I can stay here until they close. That's the law.
Oh.
The courts have ruled on that.
Okay,
You know we're
sir.
not going to allow
Sir,
that to
that-
happen. Sir,
I mean, if you don't allow it, then it's violating my rights. That's okay. I'll go file a complaint and then we'll go from there. Then you guys will lose your qualified immunity. That's all. Okay. Okay.
You're disturbing a place of business, and we're trying to be very patient with you.
But
I'm not trying.
you are, but not him.
Wait. I'm not trying to violate none of your constitutional rights. But guess what? Just like you have it, they have rights here too.
You're absolutely correct. So do you try to trample on mine?
I don't think they're trampling on your rights at all.
Well, if
I
you
think
guys
they're
telling me what you're not going to allow me to do, that will be trampling, sir.
because it's the law. It's the law.
So if you're here to uphold the law, then you know I have a First Amendment right, which is the highest law, the Constitution, right?
Which is what?
Freedom of press, sir.
Okay.
That's exactly what we're doing
Through
today.
communication device. Is that right?
That's correct.
But you can't be here in the manner that you're in. Okay?
So time,
right
place, and
now,
matter, I'm
you
doing it
this
in a
way.
peaceful way.
He's trying to take care of business.
I'm not in
You're
his way. I'm not in his way,
Yeah,
sir.
you were. You're disturbing them.
Absolutely not, sir.
And you're not being just, because I don't know who you are, where you from, but you know me.
So is it a requirement? Am I legally obligated to tell you who I am, Officer Adams?
I'm obligated to tell you who I am.
Per your policy, right?
No, per the law.
No, sir. So it's per policy that you identify yourself to a member of the
Now you
public.
know my law.
Oh, absolutely.
You know my policy.
Absolutely.
What we gonna do?
Absolutely. So, like, again, what I'm going to do is,
Sir, come here. Come here.
well,
Put that camera on this right
yeah, I'm just trying to show your partner the same sign, right there.
Right.
That's correct. That's
That
correct.
pertains to you. It doesn't pertain to my partner.
I was
All right.
trying to tell him about the
Now,
sign, sir.
if you don't leave and they told you to leave,
Mm-hmm.
that's grounds to be arrested for trespass.
Okay, so if I don't leave at this moment, I'll be arrested.
You can be, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, I'm just confirming. If you say yes, I'm out to do
I
it.
don't want to do that.
You cannot be arrested for trespassing on public property unless you're disrupting operations or refusing to leave after breaking a law.
Oh, if you say yes, I'm
But I
going.
came here and
I'm
I
not gonna
introduced
refuse to leave.
I came here and I introduced myself to you.
That's
okay?
correct.
I didn't tell you to put your camera away.
That's
I
correct.
didn't tell you to start talking.
That's correct.
I wasn't rude or disrespectful to you.
Absolutely not.
But you can't remain here in the manner that you are. As my partner explained to you, you can't have that device going on here.
And that,
It's a public place in regards to those who have business to attend to. Now, if you're
Okay.
outside, sir, you're more than welcome to record whatever you may choose. But you're coming in here, we're dealing with children, babies, we're dealing with adults, we're dealing with family members.
okay.
Confidentiality. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm Robin Albert, I'm on the administrator, senior leadership.
Yes, ma'am.
department.
Officer Adams of the Harvey Police Department. Can you please try to help this matter understandable in regards to letting this person know the
Are you
confidentiality?
videotaping now?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I do not, I refuse to be videotaped.
I understand. So we have a right to do it. I've been trying to tell everybody here that we have a First Amendment right to do so. And I also have a right to file a FOIA. So we hope that that doesn't be infringed on.
Why is this established here?
Well, we have youth here that cannot be videotaped without proper consent
Yes,
from the
ma'am.
guardian. Their confidentiality cannot be breached, their identity cannot be known to the public.
Yes, ma'am.
Unless the guardian consents to that.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's one of the reasons, but also this is state property.
Yes, ma'am.
Which makes it public property. That's correct.
And
Go
we,
ahead, I'm sorry.
as you see, have asked that people not videotape to ensure that we're not breaching anyone's confidentiality.
How about outside the building? What about that?
This is public property outside, but not any people going in and out the building.
With inside of the building?
Right.
So it's a little different type of establishment when you're outside of this building.
That's
Even on the state property, you can take pictures, videotape, so forth and so on.
I don't see where that's prohibited, but once again, we do have
Once you come in.
youth and care coming in and out of this building, so the staff that have not consented to their videotape.
And what what is it that you would like this person to do that's standing dressed in a cap?
Yeah, what's wrong with
black
that?
shirt,
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
black warm-up pants. I'm just my way of identifying you since
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know who you are.
Well,
What is it
you're
that you
definitely
would
going to
like
find out who I am.
Okay, so you've been found here.
All right.
Okay,
Sir.
ma'am, can you please look at him and tell him that I'd like for him to leave the premises?
Sir, I'm asking that you leave the premises.
Okay, and you're the manager?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, I'm
Okay, so I can't file my FOIA today.
What's the procedure for filing that?
Just got to make sure we get all
Can
this
you clear the
documented.
door so they can
For
come
sure,
out?
just-
Sir? Thank you, sir.
For
So
sure.
we don't have, like I said before,
Yes,
I'm on the
ma'am.
manager as well, and we do not have the form here, and he said he can print it down, so.
That's
I
correct.
gave him a piece of paper to do it, but he has not done so. I said that he could do it originally, but we don't have
Right.
anything.
But now you asking
Right,
me,
so-
correct?
Yes.
Okay,
And if I don't leave, I'll be arrested.
correct.
Okay, great. That's all I need. That's all we need. So that's all we will need, TTA family. We see that Officer Keel. That's what that. Hey, that's crazy that his name is that, right? Even though they spell it Keel, but his name is Officer Keel. You can tell this dude is biting his lip and flinching up, trying to get, you know. You can tell he was anxious. He was even talking to the last supervisor lady right there. He was like, "Can you just?" He was biting his. He was talking through like clenched teeth. This dude is off the Richter scale, man. You could tell Adams wasn't too sure. Adams wasn't too sure. I said, "Would I be arrested?" Adams was like, "You could be." He didn't say yes. Keel said yes because he's not paying attention to everything. He's not even interested, you know, in our rights. Hey, how you doing today, man? So the thing is, they have violated both our rights today. And look, we've been through this, TTA family. We've been through this in the city of Elgin. We've been through this in the city of DeKalb.
When police departments wrongfully trespass citizens, formal complaints and civil suits often lead to public apologies and change.
Where they always try to trespass us, even after we have rights to do so, right? And both chief of police, and I always love bringing this up because it's a beautiful point, both chief of police from those departments have issued apologies to us for them making those huge mistakes that was perpetrated against us today. So here he is again. Harvey Police Department has made these mistakes because Officer Keel, it's crazy that that's his name, had just told us, he said, yes, if you don't leave, you will be arrested. So we're just gonna wait to see if we can get Officer Keel's badge number, and then we'll go from there. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Hello, Officer Adams, what's your badge number, sir?
Badge number, star number 690.
690?
Hey, brother,
Okay.
what I want you to do,
Uh-huh.
walk and videotape anything that you want out on the public way. You're still on their property, okay? I'm
Okay,
asking you, go out on the public way on the other
Well, I'm
side.
actually getting ready to leave. I just wanted to know what you guys' badge numbers were.
Star number 690.
690.
Shall I be expecting anything from you in court?
Um,
Civil court?
You
At
know
least
what?
give me
Without
your
tipping,
name.
without tipping my hat, we don't know
You
yet.
don't
Because
already
we gotta
tip
file
your hat,
complaints
sir.
on
Did you drive
it.
on this property?
That's correct.
Where's your vehicle at?
What, you'll see it when I pull off.
I'm waiting.
Okay, that's great.
I'm
Officer
waiting.
Keel, your
Wait,
badge number?
400.
400. I might even call a sergeant
Hey,
here.
sir,
I just told you.
have yourself a good day.
Have a good day, man.
All right. I hope you
Watch
guys
your
do.
back. Watch your back.
I hope you guys have one as well. So we'll definitely see. But we definitely get ready to head over to the police department out in Harvey. And talking about a vehicle and things of that nature. Yeah, we pulled up in the vehicle. He's like, what's your vehicle? You can just tell, man. They talking about the public right of way, which is all this is. This is a state agency. Obviously, it's a state building. They don't know, but they definitely finna find out. You know, they done violated all type of rights today, man. And we ain't gonna continue to keep educating them. We're just gonna do what we got to do, like we've been doing with every other department. And it is what it is. So you guys make sure you guys stay tuned. And we're in a rental, so they can wait all they want to. So, but yeah, y'all stay tuned. So we just tried to open the door, TTA family. They got the doors locked at the police department, but it says, please ring the doorbell on the right before pulling on the door. Okay.
How you doing today?
All right. And, how does the Harvey Police Department rank in terms of authority? So you guys have sergeants, lieutenants?
Okay.
I'm asking.
Do we have sergeant and lieutenants? We have, yes, lieutenants, commanders, yes.
Lieutenant's command. Okay, so I need to speak with someone of a higher authority. I just met with 2 officers from this department that just infringed and violated my rights. So we need to file complaints and everything today.
Okay.
All right. All right. Man, y'all should just see what the hell I just went through, man. They off the chain. I just met with an officer, man, named Officer Kill. The dude looked like he really wanted to kill me. Literally.
Be cool.
Oh no! I'm actually show you this footage to show you he ain't cool at all. They putting on a facade. My name?
Yes.
I got to give you my name on the complaint anyway. My name is James.
James?
Yeah.
You have a last name, James?
Yeah, I'll put it on the complaint once I fill it out.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
No, so I actually was trying to speak to a higher authority before we file the complaint, just to let.
How you doing, sir? I'm Commander Bolden.
Commander Bodie, how you doing today, man?
Good yourself, James.
James, it is.
Right. Is it okay if I call you James?
Yeah, for sure.
You need a complaint package, you say?
Well, complaint form.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's package same thing. Oh, okay, cool.
What's your let me tell you the procedure with these complaint forms.
Okay.
So, all right. Give you a complaint form
All right.
and you fill it out.
Okay.
We're gonna get it, put it in here, we're gonna seal it.
Seal it. Okay, cool.
Sir, you got a pen?
Actually, no. I thought one would have been out here.
It's one right here, but I'll grab you.
And a FOIA form too, Commander, if you could.
A FOIA request go through City Hall.
So is that so? We can fill it out. I know how the law works. We can fill it out here as well. You guys would just have to forward it.
We don't have
The forms. Well, I'll fill it out on a blank sheet, and then I'll turn it in to you guys that way.
Hold on, man. I don't know if this works, James.
So she said her name is Commander Boldy.
Boldy, B-O-L-D. No, that works.
Bolde. Boldy. Okay. All right.
All right, let me give you this.
Okay.
Let me give you. Hold on 1 second, sir. We'll be right with you.
That's what it'll put it in there after I'm done. Okay.
And then we're gonna seal it.
Seal it. Okay. And then how does it go in terms of the company? You guys have IA, or is there like
We
someone?
have an inspector general.
Inspector General, so he
Yes, sir.
investigates the complaints.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir. Okay. You can go ahead and fill that out,
And-
sir.
and
You
then-
say you want a blank piece of paper?
Yes, ma'am. And then I would like to have a dialogue with you as well, Commander.
Okay.
Okay. It looked like some cop was trying to give her a heads up.
Oh, y'all irritating.
Looked like he was trying to get her attention and tell her about us, because obviously they probably radioed over here and let them know that we were definitely on the way. So she said that after we file complaints, the Inspector General investigates. So definitely, man. Definitely.
Excuse me. Why she can't use the bathroom? Why she can't use the bathroom? Someone needs to use the bathroom?
Yes.
This was locked. I'm gonna let her go to the bathroom. Right? I didn't know she had to use the bathroom now.
She gonna let you use the bathroom.
She was coming right here.
Y'all rude as hell, bro.
Okay. Go ahead, Harris, let her. Okay,
So-
you can fill it out real quick.
So we'll speak after I'm done, or?
Sure, either me or the lieutenant. I just came out of meeting, was walking past.
Okay, preferably to be, if it could be you, that'd be great, but whomever, that'll be a great help. Appreciate
got
it.
your pen, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna turn this, I'm filling out. All right. So yeah, TTA family, y'all see that we up here, man, at the Harvey Police Department, man. You can already tell the corruption is off the Richter scale, man, at this department. We definitely ain't gonna just let this pass by, but we can fill out our complaint. We're gonna fill out our FOIA on Officer Kills, get the Officer Adams body cam. We finna request everything, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. So, like I was just explaining to the commander.
Please, brother, you want to go on the
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. How you doing, sir?
Good.
All right. You a lieutenant as well?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. There you go. Yep, for sure. Oh man, it's kind of small up in there. It is. That's all good though. So, what's your name? Lieutenant Montgomery?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I was out doing today, went out to the Department of Children and Family Services right here, just right next door to these guys.
Okay. Was it a purpose for you going up there today?
Yeah, I had two purposes.
All right, talk to me. What
So the
happened?
first purpose was for me to go inside and exercise my right to record in public. That was the first reason for me being there. The second reason, I needed to file a FOIA, kind of like what I'm doing now.
Okay. You needed to file
FOIA request form with them.
Right. Okay, with them.
Yeah,
Okay.
with them. So Officer Adams and Officer Keel obviously dispatched there because we was exercising rights. And ultimately, at the end, we had a back and forth dialogue for about almost 20 minutes about my rights. And I asked for a supervisor. I asked both of those officers to call a sergeant here. Officer Keel said he was one.
Mm-hmm.
Is he though? Is he a sergeant? I mean, I'm just trying to see, transparency and being honest, because I didn't see any. You see how you got your bars as a lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
He didn't have that, so
Okay.
well, we are going to FOIA it anyway. But my thing is, my rights were infringed on and violated today by the Harvey Police Department.
How so, sir? Explain that theory to me, please.
So basically, I wasn't able to do the things that I wanted to do in terms of rights.
Which were?
Filming and filing a FOIA.
You know you were on state-supported land, correct?
That's correct, which makes it public property.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, I can't break the law. I understand that.
So, if they have any warning signs or anything that said that you're not supposed to be able to
record.
Yeah.
So they have a sign saying that's their policy.
So,
but you guys are law enforcement. You guys only enforce laws. You can't come as an officer saying I'm gonna enforce their policy over my rights, which is the highest law of the land, was the Constitution. I explained that as well to both officers. And it seems like, to be perfectly honest, it seemed like Officer Adams was kind of on the fence with it, because I did ask him, I said, am I going to be arrested if I don't leave? He said, you could be. So he was being careful. But Officer Keel said yes. So that's a direct violation. So I just want to definitely, and Lieutenant Montgomery,
yes, sir,
I do this all over.
I see.
I've been to the city of DeKalb,
Okay.
Elgin, and this has happened to me. And both of those chief of polices, both of them issued me an apology for the mistakes that the officers, their underlings, had made. So I was trying to convey this to them today, and they wasn't interested.
I mean, but how was the interaction, like you said, because it was 20 minutes? How was the delivery from both parties?
From the officers?
And yourself?
Well, mine's always stay the same. I always try to, I can show it to you, video in all
So you
reality.
stay humble.
Yeah, always. I didn't try to get right.
You didn't try to push no buttons. Did any other management come out on the behalf of the state?
I think like two of them did. Two of them did. Two young ladies. They was basically kept trying to point to the sign. And we have a sign. We have this policy. But it's not the law, sir. I mean, I can understand. There's a lot of signs across the entire state of Illinois that says you can't record. But I've been through this numerous times, and I can show you numerous of videos right now where the police actually came out and honored their oath.
On state land, on state property, DCFS.
That's correct.
You've recorded up there before.
For sure.
So what was it that you were actually trying to record?
Just in the public areas.
Your interaction with them and getting your work done?
That's it. Literally.
And was anyone else put on, like, because other people do come up there and they're dealing with situations.
Right, of course.
That it's not supposed to go to public records or anything, if you understand what I'm saying. So when they're going in for interviews and there's children present, those are the things that are not supposed to be seen.
And no children were present. It was all adults. Matter of fact, in the lobby, it was everybody that works for DCFS, those two officers, and me. It wasn't any kids at all. And I tried to explain that to them.
Their only disturbance from you was because you were recording.
That's correct.
And after they asked you not to record and they showed you that's the policy while you're inside their building,
that's
and
right,
on their property.
That's right.
You still
Civil rights aren't selective. When authority targets liberty, everyone is at risk, regardless of race.
Wanted to record.
Of course, this is a right to, but once they threatened me with arrest, I was under duress and I had to leave.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, I can show it to you. And Officer Keel, it's crazy that that's his last name, but Officer Keel was, I mean, seriously, this dude was unhinged. He was talking to me through even clenched teeth. Like it was one point I had said something, he looked like, man, like, whoa, and that's disgusting, man, coming from a public servant. Especially if I'm doing something that's constitutionally protected. You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything illegal. I don't have any ill intent while I'm here. I didn't get that. And I understand your question about the mannerisms.
Yes.
I didn't turn up at all, not even a centimeter. And
not even with the management that was there?
Absolutely. I can show you the entire video right now. And man, it's crazy.
I mean, so were you able to finish all of your business while you were in there?
No, sir.
Due to the fact that they asked you to stop recording?
And threatened me with arrest.
They threatened you with arrest?
Yeah.
Or did they say that under state law? Or
no, they didn't say anything about any laws. They just, Keel turned around and asked the lady, like, you're asking him to leave, right? And she was like, yes. And I said, I can't find my FOIA then? She said, and then obviously they were saying no. And then he said, I said, if I don't leave at this moment, will I be arrested? And Officer Keel was like, Yes.
Why weren't you able to file?
Because they wanted me to leave at that moment.
So let me ask you this. If you were recording, how would you be able to fill out everything?
Well, I always do. I always do. Like I was just doing when you guys came out.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll stop it, of course. I'm not just going
Right, that's what I was about to say.
So
So maybe, is that what the women was trying to...
no, they was telling me that I couldn't even fill out a FOIA at that department. They was saying, like, we can't do it here at DCFS. And I was trying to tell them, any state agency, I can file a FOIA. That's state law. So, at this point, I'm just thinking maybe they don't have the knowledge of our rights or laws of the state, but the police should, at least.
Yes.
And when the police came, they should have educated everyone there that I wasn't doing anything illegal. It is state property. He has a right to be here.
Did they read the policy to you out loud, verbatim to you, so you could understand?
So I actually read it before they came.
So you read it out. So did you record yourself reading?
Read it? Oh, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, the entire thing.
So when it said no recording, what part of that do you feel was not justified due to a state law?
Okay, so
Because-
what?
Keep going.
Oh, right. I understand what you're saying. So we're talking about policy and law, right? So
Yes,
that's
sir.
a policy not to record there. But I conveyed to Officer Adams that I was there basically exercising a constitutional right, which is freedom of press. So that supersedes any policy that the state might have.
It's still a state policy, though, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't go over the law, right? We talking about the law.
Well, but that is the state law, because if you understand what their policies are based off of, it's like the umbrella of coming under the law, right? Because if you own state-supported land, so
That's right.
anywhere you go, you know this because you've been doing your research.
For sure.
You're reading through.
For sure.
So you're understanding where it is. So if the state called the state police over there and they telling you that this is the policy of this state building and its premises.
That's correct.
That you are unauthorized to do this, right? So they call the local municipality over here, correct?
Which is Harvey.
Okay.
Right.
But they're still the state, they under the state law. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
correct.
But it's just a municipality, correct?
That's correct.
But so they have to enforce, you know what I'm saying, all the procedures that are supposed to be going. So it's almost like, I know I'm being recorded, so I gotta be.
I mean, even being recorded, Lieutenant Montgomery, always be transparent. No matter what, always be honest.
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
gonna be good for you.
So when they ask you to leave, and they only ask you to step out because you wanted to continue to record.
That's correct.
Right. But then when they ask you to get off of their land because that's under their policy, you understand that that's state land. So once you step off into the sidewalk or something, you could record. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, Officer Adams did come out and say, well, before we even went out, we was in the lobby, he was saying you can go outside and record.
Okay.
So even at the end there, when I was outside in the parking lot recording, he tried to say, now you have to go across the street. Right. So he was, for lack of a better term, he was basically flexing his authority at that point because he contradicted what he first said. And then with the state-supported land statute that you're...
That's what I'm...
So it's public property. And if you guys look at 720 ILCS 521-3, if you look at that statute, you cannot trespass anyone from public property during normal business hours. You just can't do it. And they tried to do that today.
So even if you're in violation of a policy, do you understand the difference? So
yeah, I understand the difference.
So where you from, brother? Let's
I'm from Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Southern, northern?
Northern, yeah.
So with that being said, if they asking you to honor their policy, can you just stop recording so you can finish filling out your paperwork and get everything done? Would that have taken you more than what?
You know what? To be honest, they could have did that, right? They could have asked me that.
Saying,
but for me to do it, for me like to go along with it, it's allowing them to infringe on my rights, and that's the purpose of why I do this. We can't allow public servants to continue to infringe on the right that we won't have them anymore. If we just say, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'll cut it off. Then what's the purpose?
So if they trying to help you. And
they wasn't trying to help, though. No, they wasn't trying to help, Lieutenant. I'm just being honest with you. That's not a help.
So the managers and everybody who came out, so when you walk in, you were already recording as soon as you walked in, because you said you recorded
coming through the
policy
doors.
was, right?
Yeah.
But you already knew you had to take care of your paperwork.
That's correct.
No one stepped up and handed you the paperwork. You already came in.
No, so the lady.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see this, so I'm asking you.
Yeah. So no, the lady was basically telling me that you don't do them there. Like you can't file a FOIA here. Officer Keel kind of came in and for lack of a better word, made them give me a blank sheet of paper. Because he was like, let me get this man some blank sheet of paper so he can fill out his paperwork. And when he did give it to me, I was trying to tell him that I had all day to be there. So I didn't want him to rush me into filing a FOIA. Long as I'm not there past the point of business hours, then legally and lawfully I can be there. And he didn't like that response. So they basically, if I didn't fill out the FOIA right then and there, he wants you to go. And that's a violation, man. That's disgusting, man. Coming from, you know. So we just want to be able to.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you had something to say?
We have an emergency that we got to get to. That's for supervisors. So.
Wow, that's crazy. Because I just asked for you guys and I didn't get one.
So we can't miss it.
Oh wow, that's all good.
We can't miss it, brother, for you.
Okay. What's your name, Lieutenant?
Lieutenant Wright.
Lieutenant Wright.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. If you need anything else, man, just ask for us and we got you.
I appreciate it.
Doc.
I'll just fill this out, man. And I'll get copies and then we'll be good to go.
Appreciate you, Doc.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having the dialogue.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, TTA family, y'all see we just had a dialogue with Lieutenant Montgomery, the other lieutenant right there, you know, trying to take it in. It seemed like they had an emergency, man. So what we're gonna do is still fill out this FOIA, request all the body cam footage from those two officers. And that's actually good. You know, it's actually good that we just seen at the end there that the lieutenant was saying we have to go because someone's asking for supervisors. So that's kind of good that someone else is asking for supervisors and they was in a rush to go. However, when we asked Officer Keel and Officer Adams for one, they wasn't interested. So we finna just fill out this paperwork, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Hey, excuse me, Commander. Yeah, can I speak with you briefly, sir? I'm actually glad I caught you, sir. So today I had already spoke to Commander Bodie briefly about what's going on. I was over at the DCFS office real briefly. I just want to tell you that two officers from this department had basically threatened me with arrest if I continued to exercise my rights over there. So I filed a complaint about that. However, I was not trespassed from that property. So I was trying to see and let you guys know that I will be on my way back over there since I wasn't trespassed. And would that be an issue? Because if so, then the lieutenant had alluded to like state police. If they would have came, maybe I would contact the Illinois State Police to see if they can come over there for service for me. But I was making sure if I can just talk to someone of higher authority than you are to see would that be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't give you a definite answer because I don't know anything about the situation.
Okay, so and like I said, I'm trying to make sure because we want you guys dispatched over there for something else if I'm here now trying to rectify it.
I understand that, but I can't say yes or no because I don't know the entire story.
Okay.
I can't say, yeah, you can go back over, or I can't say, no, you can't, because I don't know the whole entire situation.
Because she just brought it up. She just actually said she was on the phone with someone, and she said, yeah, you can. They said you can go back over there, just don't record. So she said that like 5 minutes before you came. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't give you an answer. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you don't know what I should do. Okay.
I can't give you any type of advice on that, because like I said, I don't know. I mean, if you want to do the complaint, that's fine.
Yeah, I did. I filled that out already. Yeah. Yeah, I filled out the complaint in the FOIA, but I was talking, I mean, in terms of me going, because I still have official business in that building, and I need to conduct it. Okay. And if I wasn't trespassed, then I am legally right to be over there. I mean, in terms of the law. So, but I mean, I just want to make sure that if I go over there and exercise my rights, I won't be, arrested illegally.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help you out on that. Not without knowing the entire story.
Without know. So is there a way that you probably possibly can try to investigate before I do go over there? Because
No, I'm in the middle of something.
Well, not really investigate, but just to make sure, because a citizen of the public is here trying to rectify this situation. And this is very imperative that the Harvey Police Department recognize what I'm trying to do.
Okay, what's the location that you're trying to go?
It's right there, DCFS,
Okay.
right next door.
Do you work there or?
No, sir. So I just needed, first of all, I was trying to go in, like I'm doing now, in the lobby. I was recording in the lobby. That's the first thing. And then the second thing I need to do is file a FOIA. Same exact thing I'm doing here. And Officer Adams and Keel, they wasn't interested in the rights that we have. So they was telling me if I didn't leave that I would be arrested, just to sum it up quickly. So under threat of arrest and under duress, I left. So, but we talking about rights. And like I said, I spoke to a lieutenant about it, but he had to leave because you guys had an emergency about 30 minutes ago. So.
So my suggestion would be contact somebody over at DCFS via phone.
Okay.
And see if you are able to go over there and conduct whatever business you're conducting.
Call somebody at DCFS. Well, they're going to tell me no. So Commander Bondi, so you remember me from earlier, right?
That's probably going to be your answer then.
So if I do go over there, I just want to say this. If I do go over there and try to conduct the business that I need to conduct, and they call you guys out to arrest me, will I be arrested?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Why not? I mean,
The whole story.
well, I'm saying, well, we're not talking about earlier. We're talking about right now if I go do it.
But like I said, I still have to know that part first. Because I don't know if they said you can't come back over here, you will be trespassing.
Well, she said she just spoke to someone and they told her I could go back, right? Right, ma'am?
The lieutenant called. He said he can go, but he can't go in there videoing you.
So that's your answer then.
But videoing is not breaking the law.
I don't know the entire circumstance. I don't know what their requirements are over there for whatever they might have posted. I don't know.
Okay. Well, this is what I'll do, Commander. And what's your name, Commander? Anderson. This is what we'll do. I'm just gonna put you guys on notice. I'm gonna go back over there and I'll call the Illinois State Police for service, and maybe they can help, because obviously, like you said, you guys aren't able to help. But I just wanted to put you on notice that that's exactly what I'll be doing over there at this moment.
Cool.
All right, appreciate it. Yep. Now that'll be it for now. Oh, did I give you guys the copy of the FOIA? Oh, no, I gave you a copy of the complaint, but not the FOIA.
I thought you still both of them in there.
No, you told me not to. All right. So you can tell the Commander Anderson right there was trying to be careful. See, she's gonna come get the copy of the FOIA. Is this the original? Yeah, this is the original. Yeah, so this is my
What you
FOIA.
put in there?
A complaint. The complaint form. You said don't put complaint with FOIA.
That's the complaint form, right?
That's the FOIA, right? Let me see.
That's the complaint form. That's your FOIA.
I thought the form you was going to City Hall.
It does.
Right, you're right. So this is
Commander told him he could-
right. So this is a copy of my complaint, and here's the other. Right, here's the FOIA that I need to
Not a
report on.
problem.
All right,
Okay.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care.
You too. So it seemed like the Commander Anderson, I think that was his last name, Commander Anderson. Bodie, she did pop up. She wasn't too much for a dialogue, but Commander saying he doesn't know the situation, which I don't think you need to know the situation. We ain't want to really get into it, all that. I was seeing if he was going to be willing to say, yeah, you will be arrested. The lieutenant, the lady that's in the little cubicle right there, she said she spoke to the lieutenant. The lieutenant said, yeah, you can go back, but you can't video. But that lieutenant, like I said again, made reference to the state police as if sometimes they get dispatched there. So we're going to try to see if we can just call Illinois State Police back over there. We're going to go right back next door. That's exactly where they're at. And just see if we can call someone out for service with them as well. So, we're calling for service as a member of the public, right? So let's go back over there. I know it's a lengthy video, TTA family, but very informative, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. TTA family, what we're going to do now is they wouldn't dispatch someone. They said that the Harvey obviously has jurisdiction over. I figure like the whole state of Illinois should, Illinois State Police should have jurisdiction as well. You know what I mean? They should have jurisdiction as well. But the only reason why I came over here is because, like I said, the lieutenant had, made a comment about Illinois State Police even being dispatched here. So, but anyway, it's all good. We have an additional number to be able to call and complain about the police department in Harvey. But what we finna do, it don't end here. Y'all already know. We're following up right away. We're finna go back over there and see if we can find out where's the mayor's office for Harvey and try to make him aware, because at this time, like this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, TTA fam, complaints are necessary. You guys see from watching my channel, all the complaints we have filed, we have definitely made some changes, and it's about exhausting remedies. Remember that, always remember that. You have to exhaust all remedies. So again, we on our way back over there to see where's the mayor's office, and we'll go from there. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
What's the problem?
What's your name? Officer Nim? Is it
Yes,
officer?
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So obviously you're over the lieutenant, correct? So it's a Chief Neal. I want to be able to address you.
No,
The deputy chief.
no, I used to be.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm talking to a lieutenant. If you're a regular officer, then I don't think you can help me, sir.
We can all help you. That's what we here for.
Okay, so you don't want to give me your position?
I just told you called me by my position.
Well, it's like he's Lieutenant Montgomery. Are you just Officer Neal,
sir.
just a regular officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, obviously he conveyed everything over to you. So where are we going from here, Lieutenant?
Here we go.
I mean,
He want to know what's going on.
I'm kind of like, for lack of a better word, I'm confused at this moment.
Why you confused, brother? Talk to me.
Because the only reason why, because I know that you to be the lieutenant. I've spoken to 2 commanders, and this young, I need to tell him what's going on. He's under you. I don't think that's.
No. Here's the chain of command. You know,
Okay.
they was out there. The officer was out there. I wasn't on the scene.
That's correct.
I wish I was called over there.
I wish you
Then
was
be able to
too.
handle it. That's
Okay.
what I'm telling you.
For sure.
So that's how it started. So that's
Okay.
all it is. But
Okay.
everybody wants to help you, brother.
Okay.
That's number one. I told you that.
For sure.
And I ain't stopped until I could help you, right?
That's correct. I see that you're trying. I
What's
see that you're
going
trying.
on? I'm like, man, so, you know, somebody who's more familiar with what happened, you know, got the first hand. And
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, that's all. 'Cause
Oh,
I want to
okay.
say, hey, listen, I don't want to give him no
The wrong
incorrect
information. Right. Okay. Cool.
Because I
Oh,
wasn't
so that's why you
there.
brought this young man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. That's all I was just trying to figure out who was this young. Right. For sure.
My man,
And I got a skill set.
For sure.
We here.
For sure.
And I got a skill set for helping, brother.
Okay, I appreciate that. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I was just trying to figure out who was Officer Neal. That's it. I'm never disrespectful. Now, this is the thing, Officer Neal. So earlier we went over to the DCFS right here just to do 2 things. We was trying to exercise our rights to record in public, and the second thing we needed to do was file a FOIA, which is an additional right in the state of Illinois. The personnel there wasn't too interested in our rights. They didn't know, probably didn't have the knowledge, so they dispatched Harvey out there today. 2 officers came out. Officer, I think it's Adams and Keel. They both came out, and they basically at the end told me that if I didn't leave, I would be arrested, not trespass. So I guess if I was arrested though, then the trespass probably would have came. But my thing is this, I was there exercising the right. I did nothing illegal at all. So they was just asking me to leave because I was exercising the right. And I was telling the lieutenant here, the law and the courts has already ruled, Supreme Court, that you can't convert a right into a crime. I did absolutely nothing illegal at all. I don't have any type of ill intent, nothing nefarious that I'm trying to do. Just want to be able to exercise my rights unmolested. We'll be good to go.
So, the first thing you want to get help with, right? You want to do a FOIA.
Well, that was the second thing.
The second thing.
That's correct.
With DCFS.
That's correct.
You have, it's a process. You have to go through the state. There's a state government agency.
That's right.
Right? So the local DCFS will not be able to satisfy that request. You have to go through the state. I don't know the proper steps, but I know that even with us, most people can't come here and do a FOIA. It's supposed to go to City Hall.
So real quick to that point, I understand what you're saying. Now, when I mean about filing FOIA, it's just filling out the paperwork and turning it back in, not literally asking that entity for the materials. So just basically writing out what I want and giving it back. That's the right we can do in any public agency. So even if they don't have the materials, or if that's not the building that would give it to me, they still have to accept it by law and then forward it to the public information office. Just like you guys. You have to go to City Hall, but I was just able to fill one out at that window. You got to accept it. Same thing.
The second thing, well, that's the second thing.
That's the second thing for you.
Third thing was, I talked to the officers over there. The manager said that she asked you not to be on the property. At that point, when you're asked not to be on the property,
Okay.
and you stay on a state-supported property, from the authority figure there, now your rights is turned into criminal trespass to a state-supported property where you can be arrested, sir, because like they're a protected agency, DCFS.
Okay.
Because they deal with children.
That's correct.
They deal with a lot of people's private information.
Okay.
Right? And so they have more latitude than even with us to say, please get off the property. And once somebody in authority said that, right? Our job, if they want to become a complainant, is to exercise the arrest, and they sign the complaints, and they show up to court.
Okay.
Right?
So Officer Nick, real quick to that point. So in all reality though, The only way state-supported land, and I hope, wish, and pray that you guys really go look up that statute. I already know it's ILS 720-521-5. If you go look up state-supported property, it says the only way that it will apply to me is if I come and interfere with someone else's enjoyment of that property. So by me sitting there recording right now in time, place, and manner, in a peaceful manner, it's not doing anything.
Let me give you an example.
But do you
notice that we have not told you not to record here?
Of course.
Right?
That's right.
Because we're a public entity where we are advertised that we're recording. And this is open for the public.
That's right.
Most of the time with DCFS, they're dealing with cases involving DCFS cases.
And it still doesn't trump our rights.
No, but now you're dealing with juveniles.
You still don't trump our rights. And still don't trump our rights. No, Officer Neal, I'm just saying.
Trying to explain to you.
I know, but I don't want you to. I appreciate it, and you've been professional as you have been all day. I just don't want you to like waste your time. That's what I'm saying, because I can show both of you guys right now where the same precise thing happened to me in a whole nother city in this state. And the chief of police afterwards had to apologize because I was unlawfully trespassed because the police used state-supported land. One city.
Police department?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, police department arrest you for being on police department grounds?
Well, they trespassed me for being on state-supported land property. DCFS. I can show it to you right now.
Okay, but I want you to understand this because we don't want to see no man locked up.
Okay.
It's unnecessary detainment, right?
That's right.
Brother, you can show me all you want to, but if that anybody that's have authority in that building, and they say they don't want nobody on their property, that person refuses to leave their property, it becomes trespass.
No matter, even if they ain't break the law.
The law now is breaking that. I want you to remove my property, and you refuse to go.
So, but that's not how the law works. So, I would have to break the law in order to be trespassed. If that's okay, so you're saying this, but I'm gonna use your law, your logic. So, if I came in there, but say I wasn't recording. Let me just say this.
Look up the word criminal trespass.
I'm going to. Now, let me just say this, Officer Neal. Let's say I'm not recording, right? And I walk inside DCFS with orange shoes on. I'm just theoretically speaking. And they say, you know what, sir? Personnel there, the highest lady there, the manager. I don't like them orange shoes. We want you to leave. I said, I ain't gonna leave. Well, we're gonna call the police to trespass you. Would y'all come and enforce the trespass for orange shoes?
First of all, in that scenario you just gave, right?
Right.
It ain't gonna be about the shoes. No, sir. Right? It's gonna be like, okay, this is an entity to take care of big business, in particular with kids.
Right.
What is your business here?
That's correct.
Right.
But she said we just don't like the color of your shoes to begin with. We don't care why you hit. We just don't like your color.
Well, that's.
Would y'all enforce that?
That's the kiddie stuff.
I'm asking a question, Neil, because that's the same thing.
That's not going to be the issue, and if it is, then we will talk to her.
Okay.
So because of his shoes, that's the reason why.
And you know what, Lieutenant? That's exactly what y'all should say about because he recorded.
No.
Because it's not illegal.
We know that. That's what we're saying. What we're saying is this, though.
Right.
We wanted you to go in there and finish your business.
Right.
But if they already told you that they didn't want you on the land or the property at that time.
Right.
So that's pretty much giving you forewarning that you shouldn't be over there.
But we talking about public property, though. See, it's not private. I guess it's not Walmart or Target.
And they say, well, whatever the, format of the complaint is. Then after that, we have to enforce it. That's what I'm saying. If they give you warning.
This all I'm saying,
Lieutenant.
I was asking you. No, I understand.
Did they say anything?
But this all I'm saying, right? By you being a lieutenant, no matter what, if another officer made a mistake, you should always do right.
I'm always going to have to.
You should always do right, because you know what? It's going to make you look good. They've been wrong today. I'm telling you, I know precisely what I'm doing.
I don't want to help them before they do anything wrong.
But I know, and then you know what? When I asked Officer Keel and Adams to have a supervisor called, this dude told me he was one.
He was.
So he's a sergeant?
He's the officer in charge. Keel's the officer in charge today.
I asked for a sergeant. He said
But you asked a supervisor. You asked
right. When I said, okay, can I see a supervisor? He said, I am one. I said, sergeant. He said, I am one. He said it to that too. So he's not a sergeant.
But before going down, one thing I want to seep into your mind to understand this, right? In particular with DCFS, the audio home, and all them other things, the state gonna stand by protecting children at all costs.
At all times.
And you know what? They gonna want children to be protected at all costs. But you can rest assured, where one person's feelings and rights begin, our rights don't end. And the reason why I'm gonna tell you, you know how I know for a fact? Because I'm telling you, I just went through this with 2 different departments, Elgin and DeKalb, and both chief of police apologized for those rights that were perpetrated, those violations. Harvey just got to learn the same thing. That's okay. And I guarantee it's going to be different. Like when I see y'all again after these complaints come through, and we litigate and file insurance claims on the carriers stuff for the city of Harvey. You guys gonna have a different mannerisms about it. Like I'm like I told y'all. Oh, you would be the same way?
Sir,
I hope not, man.
Let me tell you why I say I'll be the same way.
Okay.
Right? Because one, I don't know you.
Okay.
And I have no ill feelings towards you.
Okay.
Or not.
Okay.
So my disposition gonna be even killed anyway.
Okay.
Now this conversation I was having, I came out to you, came to talk to my brother.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So if you don't have to be detained, why put yourself in a situation to be detained? Right?
No,
just to prove a point.
Well, see, that's just it. So I'm not trying to like intentionally get arrested or nothing like that. I never do. All I would need is for an officer to say he would arrest me because I'm exercising the right, and that's the only standing that I would need when I go to court in terms of litigating the case and filing a lawsuit, if that's what we have to go do, right? So you never need to be arrested.
So how we're protected, right?
Yeah.
How we're protected. If you said somebody slapped fire from you, right?
Okay.
Right? We wasn't present.
That's correct.
We have you signing a complaint say you gonna testify what you said the crime happened in court.
That's correct.
We out of it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You signed a complaint, we lock them up. You gonna sue this person if it came to be false. Because right now you want to sign a complaint. So the same situation with DCFS, if they say, you know what, I already told this person I want them on my property.
Okay.
And they back on my property, I want to sign a complaint for trespassing.
Okay.
It's my job to listen to the complainant, give them the opportunity to sign a complaint so they can testify to what they bear witness to.
And you know what? In the middle of that, it's part of your job to investigate as well, right? Because if you're getting called for a service and they lying to you, then you're not going to take any false complaints, are you? Without investigating.
President Trump lied on them too. We're not walking around here with no polygraphs and
what I mean about
your word against their word.
And the
judge gonna figure out. He got the time to do all that. We preliminary investigators. That we come in, we fix it, and we go. There's follow-up investigators who got more time.
Right.
But we got to answer more calls.
So how do you, real quick,
just like today.
Right.
Like if they already told you to not return, if they told you to remove yourself from this property, tell them to hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just press that button, man.
She did.
Okay, pull that door. Pull the door. There you go. Come on. All right, no problem.
How you doing today?
All right, yourself, ma'am. You okay?
Yeah, we need a police report.
Okay, come on. We take it.
So,
I asked how you doing.
Lieutenant came out and grabbed him. Just gonna get up out of here, TTA now. Hey, Lieutenant Montgomery, obviously you got. It's all good, man. You know, I stay in touch.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Take care of your business.
For sure.
I understand, but if they already told you,
right.
Don't do it to yourself.
It's all good, man. I'll just follow up with you guys, man. For sure. And what's the direct number to here? Direct. Okay, appreciate it. All right, man. Yep. So yeah, TTA family, man. You know, my whole thing is they brought out Officer Neal. Obviously, I'm looking at it right now that Officer Neal is probably just an officer of second shift. So, you know, he's probably from the back and forth dialogue with the lieutenant, letting them know that we possibly getting ready to go back over there. He's probably trying to, you know, put them on notice that, look, and that's probably why he brought out a second shift officer, but he said that he was well versed or he had knowledge of the situation, and it's more of the same, you know, state supported land, and if they do this and if they do that, he was getting ready to get into it, but the other lieutenant called it. So it's all good. We just get the number, the direct number to him. We'll be ready to shake around the road. So y'all stay tuned. So what's the direct number to this office?
708-331-3030, option 1.
708-331-3030, option 1. All right. Okay, so it's the direct number to the police department.
Filing complaints and following up is not harassment. It's the constitutional remedy for government abuse. They called the police, not because he broke the law, but because he knew it. What you just saw wasn't just an audit, it was a test of how far power will go when faced with informed resistance. If you've ever been unlawfully asked for ID or pushed off public property, drop your story in the comments. Subscribe so you'll never be caught off guard again. This is ID Refusal Pro, where legal knowledge is self-defense and calm resistance is our strongest weapon. And in this country, freedom isn't something you ask for, it's something you use.